Zelda, 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 Zelda. Zelda.
Alright. Hey, welcome everybody to the Legend of Zelda Up+A tournament. We got a match here between jkoper and JSR2Gamers. These guys are both 2-0. We're in obviously the third week of the Swiss phase. These guys are looking to gather 4 or 5 wins in this part of the tournament in order to get a berth in the next round without having to worry about their average times.
Yeah, and lately JSR2's times have been improving, like, you know, better and better. Like, I'd say he's definitely in, like, the A tier of runners now. Meanwhile, jkoper, he's in the ZZZ tier.
Ah, I get it.
I think.
No. Yeah.
He's looking a bit groggy right now.
No, we haven't started yet. We're still waiting.
Just practicing some screen scrolls.
Yeah, getting warmed up. This is important. Yeah, but JSR is, you know, he recently PB'd. He got a 29:18,
which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great time, and you know, even like a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago or something, that would have been like a 4th place time, but now it's a 6th place time. No, it wouldn't have been 4th, but it would have been 5th. But anyway.
Now, is it unfair that his name is plural, so he's multiple people?
Well, I don't know how many of himself he can control at one time. I think that, I think that JSR1, his original body, actually had to die before he could use the second one. I don't know how it works.
That's disturbing.
Maybe he just has to go to sleep for a while. I don't know. Or maybe, you know, the original...
He might be pretty tired at this point. I mean, one definitely is more rested than the other.
Yeah. He don't want to wear himself out.
His thumb's gonna be tired after all this screen scrolling. You don't even screen scroll left to right with no sword, so he's just ruining his muscle memory.
No, he doesn't use the sword buffer. He prefers to just do it this way.
That's reasonable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but James, it used to be singular, but then the King James version, you know, it became King James because it was the royal we. I believe that's the joke that I'm making. I'm sticking with it.
Well, I was gonna see where you were going with it until I called it stupid.
Yeah. So we can talk a little bit about their performance so far in the tournament. They're both 2-0. JSR has a 29:18 PB. His average, though, in the tournament so far has been a 34:47. So he's been a bit off of PB pace for his average. To get here, he defeated Scorpion Max and then Adirondack Rick. Both of those people were in the previous race that we just called.
How about that?
And jkoper's PB is 31:02, but his average in the tournament's been a 32:40. So right now we're looking at a real big variance between what they've proven they're capable of and what they've done in this tournament. Now jkoper's been very consistent. JSR has he's obviously, I mean, he's done enough to win. And
yeah.
I'm not sure what the size is of the like how many players are going to be able to go on to the bracket without 4 wins. But
it doesn't look like too many.
No, I don't think it's too many. So I think one thing here is even if he loses, he definitely wants to bring that average time down.
Yeah, so there is sort of a PB time difference between these two. But you definitely don't want to sleep on jkoper. He can definitely pull out a win here.
Yeah, so... Uh-oh. Oh, we see movement. Oh, they snuck a start in. All right, we're going.
Okay.
Oh, right on.
What the heck is going on with jkoper's timer?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's amazing.
That is beautiful. What in...
What?
Dude.
I think there's some shenanigans happening.
Is this for real? How are we supposed to call a race? This is hilarious.
Well, I guess we can just use...
Oh, come on, man.
No, it fixed. That was like... That would actually happen on a...
Alright. Bomb thing is happening now. Is JSR gonna get his first bomb? Nice clean fight. No bomb.
Not rewarded. Personally, I think they're all nuts for not going top route. Though, I guess JSR2 did take a... They actually both took a half-heart hit, so... Never mind.
They both get touched by Tektite or Gel. I missed it because that timer was just intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Bad tried to get JSR as he entered the that key door.
Did you say bat?
Bat. What's a bat?
I don't know. Is that a weapon?
Yeah. Yeah. I believe this is Star Tropics.
It's not that type of NES game.
Talking about like Base Wars?
No, like the Earthbound character. So that one was a hard sell. I'm sorry. Let's...
Yeah, I'm not very good. I don't know that many discs. So JSR picks up his raft. He has 8 bombs. He's in great shape. jkoper also got 8 bombs, so you know.
Mm-hmm. Good bomb situations. Good bomb stitch.
Bomb stitch. Yeah. Yeah. It's gotta
That's
get
how I talk.
No, we're trying to save time, but then I repeat it and we don't save the time anymore.
All right, nice bomb placement by JSR2 there.
Yeah, save all the...
I mean, he lost a couple frames, but it's not bad.
Yeah, not pumping through the
jkoper a little... He's gonna gain like a frame on that door. Perfect manhandler.
Yep, manhandler.
If there are any karma in this world, the manhandler will just move around like crazy right here.
Oh, it does not roll back, so he's going to spend a couple extra bombs. Maybe he'll be coming out with a short one.
I guess that's acceptable. I mean, it's hard. Yeah, any start where you kill the manhandler and have bombs.
Yeah, right. That's a
in a race. That's fine. You
know,
can work with that.
Yeah, yeah. Get out of level 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you really ask for.
And killing Gleok, the next thing.
Yeah, it's a lot
But
easier.
they both have a good amount of bombs, so it shouldn't, unless they're highly reckless, they shouldn't have any bomb troubles here.
Right, that's the thing that can go wrong here. You know, nothing. Oh, see, like that.
Oh, nice.
Taking a hit from the buyer. I think that he didn't expect that pattern. Going this around the outside of the.
You know, I didn't actually know what that room was shaped like.
Did you say you didn't?
I didn't.
Interesting. For how long?
Until now. Well, it's always dark.
I'm not getting baited here.
No. What do I look like? Korea. I actually forgot the enemy name there. I'm really bad at them. It's hard.
Now I was picturing Moblin.
Pretty nice breakfast room. 5 bombs coming out is plenty safe.
Yeah, jkoper is getting it.
He's getting a really good one. The likes hanging out.
Yeah, and it's not like as if they just gave him a good pattern. He did a good job of positioning in order to manipulate where they were going to go next.
I think he entered with... If you enter with 4 or 5, then you can end with a last kill bomb drop.
Yeah, you can come in with a 4 and still get a bomb.
yeah, you'd have to kill the Zol in a specific way.
Yeah, I've done it a lot, but it is tedious and fraught with peril. JSR
You don't want to be doing it.
No, it loses time. Oh, a clock pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Freeze.
Now, 2 hearts is not what you want in a race going into here.
No.
Because even if you do this right, like, they can shoot the fireball where you're dodging to.
Oh, but it looks like he's got a fireball pattern he's comfortable with, but now it's time for the pause.
Ah, we got some selects.
Watch out for that fireball. Yeah, angling up. Oh, he's gonna get a fairy, maybe. It didn't really save any time. He was. If it would have come back right, he'd have been in great shape with that.
Yeah.
Time. Just about breaks even on that fairy.
As long as it doesn't waste 2.1 seconds.
Right. Now they're both out of here, and that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Very
on
close.
the raft, 5:45.
On the raft timing?
Timing, yes.
What is this?
We just gotta do it on the fly, man. Just do
Okay. Looks like 10 seconds.
11, 10, 11. Should start picking up money. I'm not sure that that's really gonna be the long-term best move for him here. I think that at this point, probably end up on a double hundo anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he gets a lot of very good drops here. He definitely wants to get out of here with a good bomb count so that he can go to 5.
Now you know, why are they entering one and then leaving?
Oh, well, there's a little trick here. By leaving the dungeon and then re-entering it, it believes your most recent transition was downward, and that's how it checks to open key doors. Depending on, you know, like when you go through a key door, there's a key door on the other side of the room too, right? The room that you go into. So it believed you came from the room above and opened the key door for him. I think that just...
Now, is that a new trick?
Is that a new trick? No. No, it's not.
Hmm.
That's old enough that it's banned on Twin Galaxies.
Nice. That and the select trick.
Then of pausing the game. Also banned on Twin Galaxies. I'm thinking jkoper's in really good shape here for you know, world record route 30-30, whatever. JSR, he really needs to work on a bomb drop here unless he wants to go to level 2 next.
Now, I wonder if that's in his repertoire.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it is.
Well, it looks like he's hankering for a bomb here if he's killing these wall masters.
Yeah. I think that,
Oh, well, that's... Whatever he had planned, it's not happening now. Maybe he was doing that for rupees?
yeah,
could
it
also
might have
just
been
be it.
rupees as well, but if maybe he picked up his global as well from that clock and knows now that he's on 9, so or he's on 8. Kills this guy who'll be on 9.
Alright. Let's time the exiting this room. It's like 8:20.
Yep.
Nice Zola spawn.
I think he's gonna force here on the levers instead.
jkoper gained like 5 seconds up there. But can he make up 39 minutes that he stole from everyone?
Oh.
Alright. I'm just
Oh,
kidding. Jeez.
Look at this. They're on equal footing resource-wise now.
Mm-hmm. Very equal. Well, 1 rupee.
Yeah, that one insignificant rupee. JSR is ahead by a small amount. This is a very minor difference that we have a task for, a theory task just for this section of the game, and JSR is on the faster route by, I don't know, some order of maybe 10 to 20 frames.
Mm-hmm. Where's the time difference for that? How is that? Or you get one more screen scrolling? Is that the...
You get the same number of screen scrolls, but you don't backtrack as far on the screen that JSR is leaving, the Heart Rock screen. Because if you screen scroll across it and then you turn right, you backtrack.
You get like a full screen scroll instead of like a half one.
Exactly. a small backtrack going downward from the 30 secret back down to the bomb hole for Heart Rock, but it's better than the other way.
So jkoper tried to buy a key there, but
Didn't have enough. Good for him. Yeah, this is... If they don't get a bomb drop from a lucky Gibdo, then they're going to be heading to the recorder room with 5 bombs, and I would expect a penalty box from at least one player if they don't go into the recorder room with a good count. Because I think
very favorable pattern for
Woo!
JSR there.
Bomb drop.
More awkward for jkoper. Looks like he's just trying to boost his count.
Yeah, fish for the random plus boost the count by 1. Alright. Big moment. I like this hold. Getting tired of waiting here. Oh, nice. Very good bombs there. Darknets were
Those
good
were
to
pretty
continue.
sweet.
Yeah. Oh, when the Darknet moved up at like the, one of the last frames there instead of down, that would have blocked it. jkoper's in the room now.
This is scary for him.
Oh!
That hit through. Ah, that was a nice one.
I don't know how much damage it did, but it looked good.
Looked like a 3. Do you want me to multiply by 4?
Yes.
12.
Thank you.
This. Alright. Yeah, I guess you can go down to 1. That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't need them.
JSR will be having a faster room up ahead with the Gibdos, but only by...
Yeah, it's fair. It's pretty minor.
Nice Gibdos. Oh, just kidding. JK.
Just Gibdo.
Will he dupe up or continue on? He's gonna roll on the 2.
Yeah, this end part of level 5 is fairly uneventful.
It's a fun movement section of the game where you don't really have to kill stuff, but you just have to get through a wall of enemies.
Yeah.
Little minor time saves in these rooms to pay attention. See if jkoper gets a good pattern. No, neither player got a pattern in the room that jkoper just passed where you could do it swordless. Let's see JSR's fight. JSR has the menu, jkoper won't. Using the beams.
What, people go up there and...
You
Alright.
go up and do what?
In that room with the key on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the other places where you can min-max your time save based on what the Gibdos do. If the Gibdo blocking your way left of the key, if it goes toward you, then you want to turn down to save time. But if it goes left,
Nice big dogger fight.
Save time. Yeah, that was really clean.
This is way easier when there's only one route.
JSR efficiently burning the bush from underneath. The hitbox for the candle goes up into the bush above it. Nice, clean. This is a good screen scroll there.
He's scrolling like crazy.
Very nice.
Oh, the random bomb. It saves a few seconds. It's not like super important.
No, that'd be a big relief to me, knowing that I'm gonna have bombs for Moldorm, where I'm gonna be able to get more bombs. JSR will be in the same position, but if it doesn't go exactly how he wants, he will lose a menu. He needs to be careful with the one bomb that he has before it auto menus him to another item.
Well, have some more. 8 bombs for jkoper. The next 4 don't really do a whole lot, but
No, not really.
they're a nice cushion just in case he gets like no bomb drops right at the end. And he can just go to town on the Moldorm.
Right. He didn't have to think about a whole lot here. Just don't get hit. Everything should be fine.
Ah, the clock.
Fishing for his money. He doesn't want to get behind and get to the end of the level and still not. He just get shafted on.
It would be pretty unfortunate to not get 4. Anyway, he's good there.
Yeah.
I guess you want some extra for arrows if you have to. Don't want to go too far out of your way for it, though.
No, but definitely sword strats are not the way to be in.
Bad Moldorm pattern.
Yeah, this isn't great. Ooh. Just eating up his time, but he does duplicate his bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of pattern.
I mean, it's bad, but in relatively still fairly minor.
Yeah, he doesn't get the good final rope room pattern either.
Yeah, jkoper got to 140 and then just left the 5 because I'm sure he suspects he'll get more later.
Yeah.
If he wants some extras.
And
Also,
if he's paying
bad
attention
Moldorm
to
for him.
race, he does want to try to cut all the time he can.
Good double stab. If you're gonna take damage, you might as well do a crazy sliding double attack. Not good was that clock. Don't go back for it. Right, he did. Actually, maybe you do go back for that. That's tough call. JSR2 setting up a root order. Here we go. Will you get the horrible spawn?
No, he's gonna beat it. That was a very good.
Well, you can get the one that spawns like right on you.
Yeah, I think that could probably screw him, but.
That's the only one though.
All right, then the tricorder. He's pointing left. He's swinging the sword and playing the recorder at the same time. What this does is the shopkeeper glitch where he sits in a cloud for a couple seconds. That goes away because the recorder, when it's playing, timers run in the background, including the timer that causes that cloud glitch. So yeah, that's a nice new tech that saves a couple seconds and it's pretty free.
Yeah, because you do have to record her in that direction twice anyway after level 6.
Exactly.
Now it's not free if you forget and then you only do it once. Which I'm sure will happen to everyone in the world.
Alright, it looks like JSR validates a run with the late clip. Let's see, he's level 7 here. Doing a little bit of pause strats. Oh, dodges that boomerang.
That was close.
Yeah, very nice. Getting right to the arrows. Gets a look. Doesn't have any blue boomerangs coming at him. That orange one by his butt though. Wants that hard
jkoper's building up his account.
Yeah, let's see this. Oh.
And unceremoniously takes the arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, jkoper is at 2 rupees, so it's bomber wood sword strats for him.
Well, good late clip.
Yep.
I mean, wood sword that's how he used to do it in the old days.
Yep.
It's fine. Or you just use bombs.
Yeah, just use bombs and hope to get more.
You can, you can also just use bombs and then kill the room later with the blue Rias. I mean, it's not great.
Yeah, it's a gamble strat because you could get a random bomb before that, but...
Yeah. Or go for the Dodongos.
JSR gets through that room with one boomerang only good times. No rude dick doggers for either player at this moment. The rupee in the heart. Let's see this wall master. Working the bottom, getting across to the right. He's got a...
Oh, this is awkward. This is awkward.
Oh.
No, that's bad. There was nothing you could do there.
Then you did the arrow. He could have tried to shoot that wallmaster on his way out, but it's
well, it would have collected the clock though, right?
Well, I mean, I just meant on his way out of the room, leaving.
Oh, I see.
But it
Yeah.
didn't matter because he still had to cross the whole room anyway, and you know, 2 wall masters in the spawn before you get across.
Mm-hmm.
jkoper was weaving the room.
He could have took out his candle, then shot it to the right, and then ran into it.
Beam strats. This is the best strat based on what JSR's resources were. 1 bomb. If he uses
Beam
it,
sword in there is pretty sweet.
yeah. No, you
Can't remember the last time I've seen that.
Ooh, jkoper getting a little bit lucky with the bubble not coming down when he's still
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good bubble pattern.
Yep.
But he's got to start booking it.
Yeah, he needs to find some time saves.
Mm-hmm. I might still be a bit groggy.
Let's get a time on this magical sword pickup.
I want to see him do some randomizer strats. It's like start bombing random caves.
2049.
I know you had some problems with that when you were. I've definitely seen you like bomb a random cave for no reason.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure I have done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
This kind of blends together now. Oh, JSR is not getting any bombs. He's fine for
Well,
now.
he's got the bomb he needs.
Right. But he, you know, besides the bomb he needs, he definitely wants to get out of here with, you know, more bomb.
This room.
Yeah, that was a very good Belfry. Got to work it all from the center.
Will the bubble get up in his grill? Nope, the bubble's like, all yours, buddy.
That was a pretty good. Yeah, that was a very good.
When you have beam sword and the bubble leaves, like, you just go to town.
Yeah, no, it's great, and he got to the end of the fight, and the likes only had 1 hit apiece, which is really one of the most important things for having the best room there, is getting those likes damage too.
Mm-hmm.
There's his bomb drop, takes damage for him.
You switch to arrows and pick it up.
That good move, good time save. I'd get that too, because the beam sword in this room is also beautiful. Let's see this. Getting the whiz robe in the back, gets the up-down strat. Coming across to the right.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it narrowly dodges that whiz robe hit.
Alright,
And
pretty sweet.
he loses the beam at the end, but he doesn't really need it.
No.
No, it's not a big time save for the Vire room.
Now, he still wants another bomb drop, but it has
jkoper,
some opportunities here.
jkoper's got a pile of likes, man. That's some tasty pancakes.
You got that bomb drop. Yeah, pretty good room for having the beam sword lost.
See if JSR can get a hard drop from the Goma and leave with full health. Oh, the fairy!
His health has just been fantastic.
Yeah, and I'd say that he probably just had about maybe a 252 or 253 level 7 or level 6 split. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. He's on pace for a low to mid 30.
That's very good.
But then again, I mean, in a race, level 9, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to survive it.
Oh yeah.
It really depends.
Yeah, it's the place where you can definitely lose 30 seconds.
Like if you mess up your count, then you get a bunch of 5 rupees.
I don't know who you mean.
I don't know. That actually was me.
I think we probably all done something very bad.
That's true.
Oh,
Speaking
16
of-
damage sword swing?
It was great. Then your multiplication.
Ah.
It was good. Usually what happens if you have like a really good start in that room, and then the last guys are like, well, I'm gonna mess this up.
Oh,
And that happened a
Texas.
bit there, but it wasn't that bad. They gave him a really good pattern there. He got sort of stuck on a half step.
Oh, he kind of needs to get his footing here.
Mm-hmm. A lot of half steps are happening, which I'm sure he's not intending to do.
No, and he knows what he wants to do, but
Yeah. It's Zelda.
he knows that he just had a
Don't-
really great level.
Okay.
in
I was
six.
scared jkoper was going to use the candle. I was scared he wasn't going to, actually.
JSR trying to do the Gliok in a way that maybe take no damage, but it doesn't work out. So he's got a little bit of a refill here, but he's still in really good shape now. He's so far ahead at the moment, he could afford to pick up a potion
Hmm.
and still stay ahead. Then his big worry.
It's about
would
like a
be-
minute, right? Or
Yeah,
that he's ahead.
40.
I don't know how long getting the potion takes.
Yeah, I'd say he's about 45 to a minute ahead. I'm actually sure. Landing at 25:37. He's not gonna do it. I don't blame him though. He might be this far ahead now, but other things can go wrong besides health.
Yeah, and the time does matter.
Yeah, the time does matter a lot for him.
Plus, everyone would make fun of him, right? Alright, they wouldn't. Only me.
Crispy screen scroll.
If you have a better PB than me, then I'm allowed. Yeah, so he's going to be looking to get one more bomb here. Did he maintain his count? He didn't get hit. I'm not sure if that's what he's... Alright, he got all the way up to 9, wow.
Yeah, how about that? Now, he's done what's important here. He's duplicated his bombs and kept his health.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important thing he can do right now with his lead. Potion is one way to go about protecting your lead, but playing carefully is another way.
Yeah. Good skip there.
You can play carefully and only lose 10.
I've noticed he's very good at not taking damage. I mean, that is a valuable skill.
Yeah. Clean Patrick 1 skip.
Uh-oh.
See this? Oh, yeah, jkoper's. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, how has he not been?
Ah,
Oh, he's in the
he's
middle.
scaring
He's
me.
using the strat.
he's scared.
Oh, sick.
That was pretty great.
Nice, dude. I'm proud of JSR.
Destroyed that room. In general, like, getting to the middle is very nice. And if you have beams, like,
Yeah,
gravy.
it is.
Delicious
Getting to
gravy.
the middle is contingent on the positioning of the orange wizards in that room. They can block you out from getting to the middle at the right time, and you get a bad
Yeah.
pattern instead.
Ooh, he got knocked out.
Yeah, Patrick 2 missed.
Turns out lag. Not helpful either.
No, like.
Right, they're both in that corridor at the same time.
Don't pop out in the same room. That's
That would be fishy if that happened. So he's got enough bombs to comfortably use 3 of them here if he wants, which he does.
no, nice and clean.
And somehow didn't get bubbled there. Or not somehow, but is the bubble wanted to hit him.
Yeah. jkoper's Patrick 1 skip here. Oof.
Yeah, he's still in some bomb triple.
Dribble.
So we can figure out his... That's right. So if he can keep a good consecutive count or figure out his count, he should be fine. So he didn't take any damage, so it's at 5.
Yeah, he's in good shape to do up here.
JSR,
Watch that back.
yeah, but like, good quick clip there, because he was like in all sorts of like trouble there.
Yeah, at this point,
He just went for it and it landed, or it clipped. That pattern was brutal. Wow, that both likes at the door and then blue beam.
I'm not
This
sure
is not a
JSR
fair roll pattern either.
JSR does not look like he's comfortable with this blue Wizrow pattern he's set up here.
No, it was
No. He's got to be
Definitely
careful.
not usual.
Yeah, backward phase there would have ruined him. So now he has to be very careful.
Nice bomb drop for jkoper will allow him to spam a bit more here. He got a really
he's getting
really unfavorable start though.
molested by bubbles, but finally, yeah, he's getting.
All right, so we got some dicey situations here.
Yeah.
The arrow clip. Oh.
Oh no!
We got some hippo fairy. Here we go.
Hippo fairy, yeah, hippo fairy. Okay. I was about to say.
I mean, if you get hit, you're dead anyway.
Right.
Unless this keys. Oh. Wait. Oh yeah, I guess that would.
One. Yeah. Yeah. That fiber from the Zol could have been the 4, and that would have made the heart next to the other Zol.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely one of the scarier things to be doing. You're in a race and killing the last Patra.
Yes, but he gets a fairy.
You did it.
So, hoisting the Triforce 30-44. Don't take
See what
it
happens here.
Alright, do step down.
He's got it under control.
Yeah, he's got the pattern. Nicely executed on the 3 right Gliok, or whatever his name is.
jkoper had a nice room there.
Yeah. Get your GGs out for JSR2Gamers, who has finished, pulled it back with that Hippo Fairy, and got a time of 31
Didn't even need it.
Yeah, he's brought us, well, it may have brought his heart rate down to get that fairy.
You should get it anyway, but if you want. But what I meant was he didn't take any damage.
Yeah, so that really brings JSR's average down a little bit there. Nice, good time. Oh, he's... Come on, Patra.
I love when that Patra runs away.
Alright, the hoist, 3156. Oh, the displacing hit. So he didn't get the...
That looked mildly awkward.
Yes.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa! Shoot!
What? He got gridded really bad at the end there.
Yeah, that was...
He meant to attack up, well, and then he attacked to the right.
A lot of things did not go well. He got displaced by a fireball. Ganon went left and he was able to hit him, but the frame count was just wrong. So Ganon went right on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just, he mostly, just getting displaced by fireballs and having unfortunate gridding there. That was not an enviable position to be in. Ganon, because jkoper picked him up at a certain time, it was really unpredictable what his pattern was versus what happened with JSR, where JSR picked up Ganon and Ganon went right. So every time that Ganon was respawning, he was respawning with some stored movement heading left.
Looks like he's gonna get these bombs. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just get the bombs and clear out this next room with.
Get that Patra out of the way for when he dies again.
You said it, not me. Oh, he has a wizard in the doorway. Did he pick it up?
Whoa, nice dodge. That was great.
Very.
Ah, and he was... Yeah, he had... Right. That's another reason to kill the Patra.
Yeah, it's sort of a hippo fairy, in a way. And
well, there's a non-hippo fairy.
That's what his global is. Not that he really needs it for anything, but he could kill a gel or a Zol here and pick up the heart.
Now, I would have liked to see some bomb usage in there, though.
Yeah, I'm not certain what the bombs are actually for. I guess he didn't feel like they were going to benefit him in any way in that room's combat after he got in there. Oh, he's using the hearts to get through Patra. Very nice. Gets sucked in.
No, I mean... I respect that, but on the other hand, like, I had no idea where that second hit was going to take him.
No.
If that knocked him left, it would have been like, oh, man.
Right.
But I respect it. Good Keith's juke. Keith's staying alive.
He doesn't have to fight Patrick again, it's just Ganon.
Yeah, so that Keith was taking advantage of his of the skewed sword hitbox in this game.
Yeah. Oh,
So as a randomizer player, he has experience with weird Ganons.
this is hardly a... Uh-oh. Blues, okay. You can pick it back up. Should be pretty well
Yeah,
set
we're
now.
good. We got the what, I don't know. That strategy needs a name where you like go down then up and then the fireball goes horizontal.
Yeah, it's a very good strategy. Alright. Get GG's up for jkoper.
And he tried the evil Link ending but didn't get it.
At the time of 35:42, very respectable time for having a death on Ganon. So we're joining the race room in the commentary booth by JSR2Gamers. Congratulations on your win.
Thanks, guys.
You had a good race. 32,
Did it.
31-10?
It was an okay. I had some really nice moments. I thought my level 6 was really good, other than the end of the Magical Breakfast Room 2, and I got a little sloppy because I knew it was a good 6, so I was kind of pressing a little bit. And then my first Blue Lagoon went really good, and my second one was just atrocious. And I was like, for every good moment I had in this run, like the next room went really nice, and Reverse C was really nice. But then I don't know what happened in the room before the trap room. Those likes just all ganged up on me, and then as soon as I killed them, the blue.
That was a great pattern. They both blocked the door and got beamed at the same time.
Yeah, it was that was an interesting little moment there. I had flashbacks of how my first 2 races ended in 9. So I was at that point I was like, all right, I know I'm gonna be down to 1 heart. Hippo Fairy or bust, let's go.
And the trap room itself also got a bit out of hand.
Yeah, I actually thought I was gonna die there. I actually was pretty nervous because with only 2 hearts left, I knew if that blue phased into me, it would have been all over. And I knew that jkoper wasn't that far behind me because, I had the restream up. So I was like really just trying not to die, so, I'll take it. It's much more what I feel like I should be putting up in races and not what I did in the first 2 rounds. So, I'm definitely okay with it, but still a lot of improving I need to do. I'm still so inconsistent in races. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I think I know you well enough to kind of get what your emotional state is at certain points, and I can tell that you're very very excited about your good 6 and kind of see you get maybe just a little too starting to get your heart rate up a little bit as you're doing that, and then heading to 8. And, yeah,
you nailed it right on the head, man. That's exactly what was happening. My heart was racing the entire race.
Yeah,
because I knew Joe was having a really good run, and like I said, especially considering how my first 2 races went, I knew that if I slipped up, I'd probably lose this race. So yeah, man, my heart was pounding, especially at the end of 9 there.
Yeah, that was a clutch finish. You did a hell of a job.
And so speaking of slipping up, we also have jkoper on the line here.
Speaking of what?
Slipping up.
What a segue, my goodness.
I do try.
Yeah. That's a new one right there. Yeah. But I mean the Ganon death was obviously immaterial to the race.
Yeah.
I think after the last forced wizard room, I started paying more attention to what JSR was doing than what I was doing. And then when he finished, then I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seemed like you basically had Ganon as just one very slight stab that went right instead of up.
Yeah, I
Nothing
kept
you can really do about it.
I kept making a very small execution errors on Ganon, and entirely my fault that I died. So don't let anyone tell me that I got unlucky or anything like that, because I certainly didn't.
Oh, I certainly won't say it.
All right, thank you. Yeah, but other than that, I think the run was pretty unremarkable for the most part for me. Like I didn't play particularly well at any point. I was well, but I was pleased. My first half of 4 was really good. And then
I remember the breakfast room was pretty good.
yeah,
Like
right.
group together, you got a bomb right at the end.
Yeah. And then I got I was getting lots of drops in 4, and I came out with like 22 and 8.
Hmm.
So that was pretty good. But then after that, I was low on bombs for the rest of the run. So
Yeah, that is true. You did get the bomb drop in level 5 in the Dark Nuts.
yeah,
But even
like
then,
I forced that one.
Yeah.
And then I got 2 lucky bombs outside on the way to 2. So
Yeah,
that's
true. That did happen.
that's something. But
yeah, it's probably one of the least opportune places in the run, really. Even though you might leave 5 with no bombs, it's still probably the least opportune place to just get random bombs.
Hmm.
what do you mean least opportune?
Well, imagine any other place in the game where you might just get a bomb refill. You know, maybe if you were going from 3 to 4 or 4 to 1. Most other, you basically have a guaranteed bomb refill coming in level 2 anyway. So it was great.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I mean, at least it let me skip the first Korea room,
Right.
and then I was able to use bombs in the other rooms. So
Yeah, liberally, right? I mean, sure.
yeah.
But I mean, it's great, and at the same time, it'd have been nice to have like one of the big breakaway points was the recorder room, because JSR was able to leave the recorder room with what, like 4 bombs.
Yeah, I think I had 4 on the money.
Yeah. How'd you manage that? It seemed like you had really low counts. I didn't watch what happened on your run between 1 and 5, but it looked like your counts were definitely lower than mine, and I don't know what you did.
You guys
screwed
had
up.
practically identical counts heading into 5, actually. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I screwed up my counts in 1 really, really poorly. Luckily, because I screwed up my counts, I got rupees, which allowed me to audible from the double hundo to the regular 30-30 route. But I was low on bombs, and I got a candy bomb in Fort Gibdo, and that set my count, I think, at either 7 or 8. I can't remember for sure. But and then I just had a pretty solid recorder room, so I was
So you
able to
got a
force a bomb
lucky
there.
random bomb
Correct.
in there. Okay.
He
Yeah.
had like
I
a
didn't,
really good
I didn't
pattern in
have
there.
that.
I think like 4 of them just clumped near the door and let him stab him. Maybe it
Yeah,
was just 3.
I was hoping for something. Instead, what I did, my strategy was I ran directly into the Gibdo with the key.
Well, you're just resetting your count.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, well, yeah, it was interesting watching this from my perspective, because like what you were doing on the restream for the first half of the run is what I was currently doing. And then but then I caught up to you. We were on Gliok at the same time, the first one.
Hmm.
And then we might have been close at some other points, but then you pulled away later just because I was sloppy and you played
Yeah.
much cleaner. So
Yeah, actually, we noticed that it was you got out of, you were 10 seconds apart, leaving 4. But then was it Canatophone? Were they about 5 seconds apart, leaving 1?
Yeah, but it was 5.
Yeah.
And the counts were basically the same.
Right.
Yeah,
it's-
my run was pretty solid from the recorder room on, with the exception of that stupid clock in the reverse C and 7,
Oh yeah,
which was totally-
man.
we all
that
saw
was
that
totally
coming
my
too.
fault. That was totally my fault. As soon as I saw the spawn, what I should have done was, hold up,
Yeah.
and instead I tried to switch to arrows. And as soon as I started to try to get in position for that, I knew it was a mistake. I knew better than that. That was my own fault. But I mean, up to that point, 7 was going pretty darn good. I mean, I had close to full health. I mean, I kind of didn't have a count, which kind of sucked. But I mean, all in all, it was a solid run, and I'll take it. And
Yeah, you had some good levels with lots of full health endings.
I
6
mean,
was
other
cool.
yeah, 6 went really nice. 8 was above average, other than the Blue Lagoon 2, and Gliok kind of bounced me around a little bit, and then 9 up until that room before the trap room. I thought my 9 was okay. It was above average, if anything, other than the Patcher 2 skip that I missed. But
Also, it was nice that you both did the same route. We just did a 4-way race with 4 different routes.
Wow.
It was a bit,
Yeah, and
bit hard to
probably
gauge.
we had just for the sake of repeating what was seen earlier, we had Fred on 3 first. We had Scorpion Max on a blue ring route. We had Adirondack Rick on the 2 first red candle, the classic, version of it, and TA was on 2 first red candle, but no white sword.
interesting.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
that was what we watched earlier. That was a totally difficult level.
I don't really understand the purpose of that.
Well, it does save time leading into level 1, but
It saves time.
that's a
What?
discussion for another time. Well, you don't pick up the white sword, which saves some walking time.
I guess it saves time.
Sure.
And he
I-
did win.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay. So you just bomb Heart Rock and grab the heart, and then you go straight to 1 from there.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That saves a whole lot of walking, I suppose.
It seems like a more consistent opener.
I
A
like
little
it.
bit.
We might see more of it in the tournament. I hope.
You still don't have.
3 first.
You still don't have White Sword for the Manhandla and Gliok for backup or whatever.
Yeah, mildly more
there's
consistent.
some
I guess.
downsides to it, but it has some.
That's one thing I'm really glad to see during the tournament. Not just everybody improving, but there's so many different routes. I mean, especially now with the root quarter and the tricorder and all these new runners that haven't ran the game before. I like the diversity. I mean, because obviously, when we get closer towards the bracket stage, you're going to see mostly 3 first classic world record or double hundo, and that's about it. So, I mean, obviously that'll make for good races, but it is kind of cool to see all the different runners and their styles and their different routes and stuff. It's pretty neat.
I think JSR just said you're not gonna make it to the bracket, Canatophone.
3 first right candle is a viable option.
All right. I'm just busting your chops. So, yeah,
How dare you bust people's chops? Jeez. Who would do that?
Whose chops were? All right. So, wrapping up here, we got tomorrow starting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. A series of 5 races are going to be happening. We have Penult versus Silverfire. At the same time, will be Tear versus Tetra. Those will be on Angry Larry's channel. That's 1 p.m. Eastern time. Half hour later, Dig Shake versus Captain Green will be on Crimson Avix's channel. Another race starts at 2 p.m. again on Angry Larry's channel. Jam Evil versus King Doll. And then an hour after that, at 3 p.m., we're going to have Supersonic versus Jazz Thief. We're still waiting on a channel for that, but the schedule will be up, and I'm sure that we'll let you know tomorrow if you're watching any of those races.
And then there's some race on Speed Gaming later that night. I'm sure you guys wouldn't want to watch it. It's probably going to be rubbish, so don't bother.
It's
No.
not going to live up to the hype.
I hope it does, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm so excited for tomorrow night. I can't wait. But I just want to say GG, jkoper. Thank you for the race, man. Thank you guys for the commentary and Yurian for the restream. And good luck to all you guys going forward.
Hey, I have one more joke.
Okay.
Okay. Looks like jkoper should have hit the snooze. I was actually going to say that.
I did hit the
I was going to
snooze,
say
that's
that when
the
you
problem.
died to Ganon, but I thought that was a bit kicking you while you're down. But I'm going to say it now. And I
Okay.
also wanted you to hear it.
All right. We should talk more.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you, everybody. And I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, that's a wrap. We got to end on that one. Good times. Thanks for watching. Follow these guys, the runners, jkoper and JSR2Gamers. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.